Imagine waking up in a quiet suburban neighborhood where life seems ordinary, filled with love, plans for the future, and dreams. Now, imagine that same life shattered overnight by betrayal, deceit, and the tragic end of a bright young woman. This is the heartbreaking story of Jennifer Rothwell, a woman whose life was stolen by the person she trusted most. How could love and loyalty turn so dark? And what clues led investigators to unravel the truth? Welcome to the Tales Across Times, where we dive deep into the most chilling and shocking true crime stories from around the world. Today, we bring you a case that rattled an entire community: the disappearance and murder of Jennifer Rothwell. It's a tale of deception, betrayal, and a relentless pursuit of justice. Stay with us as we uncover every twist and turn in this devastating case. Jennifer Rothwell, a 28-year-old chemical engineer, was known for her intelligence, kindness, and vibrant personality. A graduate of the University of Missouri, she was admired by friends and co-workers for her dedication to her career and her unwavering optimism. She had been married to Beau Rothwell for 4 years. From the outside, they seemed like the picture-perfect couple, a young, ambitious pair with their whole lives ahead of them. But as it often happens in tragic tales like this, appearances can be deceiving. Beneath the surface of their seemingly happy marriage lurked secrets that would eventually unravel in the most horrific way. It was November 12, 2019. Beau Rothwell called the police to report his wife missing. He claimed that Jennifer had left their home on Admiral Drive in Creve Coeur, Missouri, early that morning to take a walk in a nearby park. According to Beau, she never returned. The report immediately raised concerns. Jennifer was not the type to leave without notice, and her friends and family described her as reliable and grounded. When police arrived at the Rothwell residence, they found Beau visibly distressed. He insisted he had no idea where Jennifer could be, painting a picture of a loving husband desperate to find his missing wife. The investigation begins. Authorities quickly launched an investigation into Jennifer's disappearance. The Creve Coeur Police Department combed through the neighborhood, interviewed neighbors, and reviewed surveillance footage from nearby homes and businesses. Friends and family were also questioned, providing investigators with valuable insight into Jennifer's life and her relationship with Beau. But almost from the start, something felt off. Beau's story had holes, and his behavior raised red flags. Investigators noted inconsistencies in his account of the morning Jennifer went missing. Surveillance footage from a neighbor's security camera provided another crucial clue. Beau's car was seen leaving their home that morning, despite his earlier claim that Jennifer had left on foot. 6 days later, on November 18, 2019, the case took a devastating turn. Jennifer's body was discovered in a wooded area in St. Louis County, approximately 45 miles from her home. The location was remote, and it was clear that whoever had left her there had gone to great lengths to conceal the crime. An autopsy confirmed that Jennifer had died from blunt force trauma to the head. The medical examiner ruled her death a homicide. Beau Rothwell, the prime suspect. As investigators delved deeper, their focus turned squarely on Beau Rothwell. While he had initially appeared cooperative, his behavior began to raise suspicion. Detectives uncovered a web of lies and deceit that pointed to Beau's involvement in Jennifer's murder, the evidence that sealed his fate. Several pieces of damning evidence emerged during the investigation. Surveillance footage. The security footage showing Beau's car leaving the house was critical. It contradicted his claims that Jennifer had left on her own. DNA evidence. Forensic analysis revealed Beau's DNA on Jennifer's body, solidifying his connection to the crime scene. Cell phone records, text messages, and call logs exposed Beau's affair with a co-worker. He had been exchanging messages with his mistress, even on the day Jennifer disappeared. investigators discovered that Beau had been having an ongoing extramarital affair. Evidence showed he was planning to leave Jennifer for his mistress. This provided a clear motive for the crime. Police discovered bloodstains in the Rothwell home that matched Jennifer's DNA, indicating that the murder had likely occurred there. The arrest and charges. On November 20th, 2019, Beau Rothwell was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, tampering with evidence, and armed criminal action. Investigators alleged that Beau had killed Jennifer in a premeditated act, fueled by his desire to escape his marriage and start a new life with his mistress. The trial. Beau's trial began in October 2020 and captivated the nation, drawing widespread attention as the horrifying details of Jennifer's murder were revealed. The courtroom was filled with tense emotions, with Jennifer's grieving family seeking justice and the public eager to understand how such a tragic event could have unfolded. Over the course of the trial, the prosecution and defense presented starkly different narratives, leaving the jury to decide whether Jennifer's murder was a calculated act or a crime of passion. The prosecution's case: a premeditated crime. Prosecutors argued that Beau Rothwell meticulously planned Jennifer's murder to escape their marriage and pursue a relationship with his mistress. They painted a picture of a man who had grown resentful of his wife and saw her as an obstacle to his future happiness. The evidence they presented was chilling and damning. Jennifer's journal. The prosecution introduced excerpts from Jennifer's private journal, where she had written about suspecting Beau of infidelity. Just days before her murder, Jennifer had confronted Beau about his affair, which prosecutors argued became the catalyst for his calculated plan to kill her. The affair, text messages and emails between Beau and his mistress, revealed intimate conversations about their relationship and their plans for the future. Prosecutors argued that Beau's desire to be with his mistress without the complications of divorce or financial loss motivated him to eliminate Jennifer. Surveillance footage from a neighbor's security camera showed Beau's car leaving their home early on the morning of Jennifer's disappearance. He returned hours later, and investigators believed this was when he disposed of her body. Prosecutors highlighted that Beau's initial claim that Jennifer left the house on foot for a walk was contradicted by the footage. The crime scene. Forensic experts testified about the extensive blood evidence found in the Rothwell home. Jennifer's blood was discovered on the carpet and walls of the couple's bedroom, as well as in the bathroom, suggesting a brutal attack followed by an attempt to clean up. Investigators also found cleaning supplies, including bleach, that had been used to sanitize the scene. Perhaps the most damning piece of evidence was Beau's internet search history. In the days leading up to Jennifer's death, he had searched for terms such as "how to get away with murder" and "what dissolves blood." Prosecutors used this to demonstrate premeditation, arguing that Beau had planned Jennifer's murder and attempted to cover his tracks. The defense team painted a different picture, portraying Beau as a man who acted in a moment of rage rather than premeditated malice. They argued that the murder occurred during a heated argument between Beau and Jennifer, and that he had not intended to kill her. The defense relied on the following points to make their case. According to the defense, Jennifer had confronted Beau about his affair on the night of her murder. The confrontation escalated into a heated argument, during which Beau lost control and struck Jennifer in a moment of anger. Lack of murder weapon. The defense emphasized that the prosecution hadn't recovered a murder weapon. They argued that this supported their claim that the killing was not planned, but rather an impulsive act. 3. The defense highlighted Beau's initial cooperation with law enforcement, suggesting that he was not a calculating killer, but a man overwhelmed by the consequences of his actions. The jury's decision. Despite the defense's efforts, the jury was unconvinced. The evidence of premeditation, particularly Beau's internet searches, the meticulous cleanup of the crime scene, and his affair, was overwhelming. Beau's cold and calculated actions, both before and after Jennifer's death, painted a picture of a man who had betrayed and brutally murdered the woman he had once vowed to love and protect. After a week-long trial, the jury found Beau Rothwell guilty on all charges, including first-degree murder, tampering with evidence, and armed criminal action. On December 15, 2020, Beau was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Aftermath and reflection. The case sent shockwaves through the community and beyond, sparking conversations about domestic violence and the tragic consequences of infidelity and broken relationships. Jennifer Rothwell's family and friends mourned the loss of a bright, kind-hearted woman whose life was cut short by the actions of someone she trusted. This case serves as a sobering reminder of how unchecked emotions and poor choices can lead to irreversible tragedy. It also underscores the importance of seeking help when relationships reach a breaking point, whether through counseling, legal support, or community resources. At The Tales Across Times, we share these stories not just to inform, but to inspire reflection and vigilance. Jennifer's story is one of betrayal, heartbreak, and ultimately, justice. Let us remember her life and ensure that her tragic death serves as a lesson about the importance of love, respect, and accountability in our relationships. If you found this story compelling, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more true crime stories from around the world. Together, let's honor the memories of those lost and work to prevent such tragedies from happening again. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and take care of one another. If you found this story compelling, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more true crime stories from around the world. Let's continue to honor the victims by sharing their stories and learning from their tragedies. Until next time, stay safe and take care of each other.